Howdy. Let's go over today's trade. Oh my God, dude. Every time I start a new video, the amount of tabs I have open are crazy. Anyway, oh, this is gonna take me a second to load up. Anyway, how have y'all been doing? What's going on with life and stuff, guys? I've been doing pretty freaking sexy in life. Look at this New York PM session, by the way, compared to this New York AM session. What? What? The box is bigger. The box is bigger here. What's going on? Anyway, yeah, let's see what trade we took today. The. We took a short around here. Uh, how often I don't want y'all seeing. Okay, you're gonna stay on this for a while. You're gonna look at that guy's email. Cool. Share. That's what you're gonna look at for a little second while I log into my trading account. I am so exhausted. I definitely should have set up this whole thing before I started because that's bad transition, but I don't care. I don't I don't care at all. Anyway, it's pulled up now, so daylight there. No despair, no getters isms. Okay, this today was a today was a very funny trade. I got extremely lucky, basically. Why isn't it showing me my trade? Oh my glob, dude. I should have set this up. Ah, freak, man. Man, I'm exhausted. I'm so tired right now. Anyway, okay, let's go over the trade. What did we do? Where did we what do we do here? Basically we take a short. We took a short off of this inverse, but I didn't immediately go in here. I sort of waited for a break of structure play after we inversed the fair value gap, and we did get that here with this candle, but we still had these lows that were untapped, and we actually started trending higher. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait for a little bit of a stronger break of structure here. And we did. We got that. We got that off of this candle, and that's where I freaking entered. Um, I had take profits here, and my take profit was all the way down here, and my stops are all the way down here. And you might be saying, Blaze, it looks like you hit stop loss. No, 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 my friend. I took profits. Let me give you a little backstory. All right, so little old Blaze is walking into class at 9 o'clock a.m. to create his bias. He's like creating his bias. He's doing good. 9:30 opens. Class starts. We're just doing a lecture. It's great. We can make a trade today. It's gonna be okay. We can make a trade today. We can do this good. We're gonna do great today. What ends up happening is this little girl, this little freaking, this little freaking teacher of mine, soon as I'm about to go into the trade, aka as soon as we sweep liquidity here, she goes, "Everyone get in the group again." And this one was worse because you know what she said? She goes, "Please close your laptops and turn off your phone." You're kidding me. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. I was shitting bricks. I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm not trading today. She ends up passing this piece of paper. My computer's still open. Uh, it'll be a miracle if I pass this class. She walks by, my computer's still open. She says nothing. So I'm just like, okay. And what I do is I ended up I trade on a laptop. So I put my laptop, it was like this. I put it like this. So it was like really close to being closed, but still on and still able to be used. And I pulled out my phone and I started to watch the charts. And as soon as we got that breakage structure down, I was like, oh, let's go in. Let's go in. Let's just go in. Set a tight stop. It'll be all right. Freaking went in. Already went up. I was like, oh my God, dude, it's over. And then we had this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful candle here. But and that's when I set my break even level and I was like, oh, thank God. I just gotta sit back and wait for take profits to get hit. But I was still watching. I was still watching it on my phone. And what I didn't notice is that we were tapping into a higher time frame fair value gap when I had taken this trade. It's not on the 5. Yes. We were tapping into a 10-minute fair value gap and respecting it. And we kept respecting it and we kept respecting it. And I was like, what is going on? I scaled down onto the 1 minute. Oh my Lord. Scale down onto the 1 minute. I start to see some up candles. And I'm like, oh, it's over. It's so over, dude. It's literally all over. And fucking then we get some more we get some more up candles and more up candles, but we never break structures to the upside. So I'm like, just hold, bro, just hold, just hold. Then we have this another really nice down candle, and then we break structure to the ups. We didn't really break structure to the upside, but this candle was just too big for me. The tiniest candle in the world. It was just too big for me, so I exited and I took profits. And that's the story of the day. And I made about $200 today. Woo! And that's the story of today's trade. Totally not locked in. Totally. Oh, dude. Trading in class is like butthole AIDS, dude. Swear to God, bro. Oh man, swear to God. Anyway, let's get into the like where we could do better, where what we did bad, all that stuff. First thing I gotta say, brother, we should have went on off of this fucking inverse. We should have went in right here. Should our stops here and just a fucking 1-to-1, bro. 1-to-1 would have been hit. Pretty nice here. This is what the trade should have been today. But I didn't do that. And I think it's because I'm becoming too hesitant and I'm trading out of fear. I lost a lot of money the other day. I lost about $300 on one trade, which may not seem very long, and it's not really that long, or it's not that much, but at the end of the day, I am a beginner, and when you've traded as little as I have, those losses hit, man. They hit hard. They really just they make you think you're shit. And I think that whenever I get onto the charts, it's like every single time the candle moves in any direction strongly, I get scared. I get afraid because it's telling me that we're about to get some volatility. This is what I'm thinking subconsciously. Okay, we're getting some volatility. I'm about to trade and I could lose. That's the thought process. That's what's going through my mind when I see big candles. And that is really, that's scary. That's not a good way to be trading. You can't be trading out of fear. We got this massive candle down and inverse this fair value gap after sweeping liquidity. That's the setup, bro. Um, and it's just like, I don't know, bro. Like, that being said, I do think I need to keep taking these base hits and just slowly passing the funded. Oh man, dude, my arm is nice. Um, we're up like $600 in the funded though. I'm wondering if I can get to 1,000 tomorrow. If we hit a really nice trade. It is Friday though, so it's might be bad price action. Anyway, let's get into what I did good. I'm starting to add a new thing to the strategy. I know I said yesterday. Fun fact, I don't think I uploaded the video yesterday. That's okay. We're just gonna do a little double up Sklodski. I said yesterday that I don't really have a strategy and I kind of just trade ICT concepts, and that's the strategy. And when I do like that strategy, I really do like that strategy. I really like I think that your strategy should be over 50% discretion and over 50% just, getting those reps in the market. But it's like at the same time, there are, if you have a 75% win rate strategy because of the things you're doing, you have a fucking 75% win rate strategy and you should keep doing the things you're doing. So there are some things that I want to implement into this strategy. And the first thing is is the day before, so like right now, late at night, probably when Asian session is going on. Asian session. Identify a key level, a fair value gap, area of liquidity, whatever, on the higher time frames, being the hourly or the 4 hour, and have that help you form your narrative of the day. So, like today, like today, we're gonna go on the 4 hour. Oh Jesus, this is not where we need to make me a little smaller. Put me in the bottom left hand corner here. Yeah, so like, oh, ew, look at that. Anyway, um, not really seeing anything on the hourly or the 4 hour. Not really seeing anything on the hourly. No, there's something on. Yes. This fair value gap right here. We've respected it and we keep respecting it. And what my sort of idea is that we respect this guy and inverse this 4 hour. Because I mean, if you go onto the 4 hour, look how fucking big this value gap is. So, like, what I'm thinking right now for tomorrow, right, is right now price action is looking bearish. We're respecting hourly or 4 hour for value gaps to the upside, while we're about to approach another 4 hour for value gap, and hopefully we inverse that. If we do inverse that, then it would be nice to see some shorts for tomorrow, and that would help form our bias for tomorrow. On top of the fact that we are in a downtrend, I mean, you can't really call this price action a downtrend. But you know what I'm saying. Um, so that's another implementation of our strategy is to identify some key levels, which usually come in the forms of fair value gaps, and to tell us where price is going to go. On the actual trading day, we look for a liquidity sweep. That's I've studied quite a few strategies on YouTube, and almost all of them start with liquidity sweeps. Almost every single freaking strategy out there is step one liquidity sweep. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tomorrow we're gonna hopefully inverse this fair value gap. God, I hope we do, because if we don't, bro, we're just gonna be ranged bound for New York AM session, bro. If we stay within here, anyway. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I gotta say. Oh, and another thing, I have this trading journal, and I'm gonna be 100 with you. I think it's buns. I think what I want to do is I want to put my trading journal into an Excel file sheet. Sorry about the lag, by the way. Yeah, I want to put my trading journal into an Excel file sheet. So this is burr, 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 burr. So this is what the trading journal sort of looks like. And I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of buns. It's kind of buns. Um, because it's just like doesn't show how much money I made, doesn't show my win percentage, doesn't show profits over time, doesn't show anything monetarily wise. All it just really does is shows what I'm thinking and how I'm feeling, and there are good things like that, but at the same time I think I need to like take cherry pick some of the best things from this trading journal and implement them into an Excel file. That way I'll be able to, add up all the numbers, round to percentages. I actually know how to use Excel. I'm not a fucking wizard on it, but I do know how to add and subtract and multiply and divide on that thing. So that's helpful. Um, yeah, that's all I gotta say. It's super late. I gotta go to bed very soon. I'm gonna do an extracurricular activity and then head to bed. I'll see y'all guys later, bro. I gotta say, this is, oh my gosh. Wait, hold on. I don't think y'all can see my screen. Nope, can't. Why is it not showing my face? Why you do this? Show it to my face. Yeah, I don't know why you're not showing. Share that. Can you see my face now? No. What the hell is going on? Okay. Or maybe you can. Uh, I hope y'all can see my face. I'm pretty sure you can. Anyway, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna get into the rambling session of this, dude. Like, I'm so happy. I am so happy right now, dude. I haven't been this happy, I don't think ever in my life. I think that I had a really bad how do I say this? I had a not so fun childhood. Um uh, uh Yeah, and it was totally my fault. I was very self-destructive and just angry, so angry and tired and frustrated and confused. And for a really long time, I didn't know what I wanted to do in life. And I was so lost. And I feel like I've just been confused and angry because of the confusion for so long, for so long. And, I've worked on myself a lot over these last 4 years that I've been at college. I've grown a lot as a person. And right now, I'm in the best time of my life, but it's not something that I don't want to, I want to say satisfied, not satisfied, but like that kind of makes it feel as though that I'm not grateful for the things that I have. Being the main thing that I'm thinking right now, like the thing on my mind is my partner. And I don't want to say that because I don't even want anyone to even think for a millisecond that I'm not grateful or satisfied or amazed or and totally head over here is in love with my partner. But I am now happy in life, and I've recognized that I am in a really good position to succeed. And that thought is really nice and helping with my mental health. You know, like I said, life wasn't very great for a long time for Blaze. And it's just like, I don't want to cry or get like sad over it because it was my fault, dude. My parents did the best that they could. And my parents are pharmacists, bro. I grew up rich, straight up. I grew up rich. I mean, like, not crazy, crazy rich, but not like middle class, like like my dad drives a Toyota Tundra and my mom drives a Lexus. Like my mom doesn't drive a Urus and my dad doesn't drive a Mustang, but like they did very well from themselves and I was very privileged. And I was the reason my life sucked so bad was 100% my fault. I was able to blow 14 hours a day on video games, jerking off fucking 7 times a day, no girlfriend, never talking to any girls, not pursuing any career or anything that I wanted to do in life, just like going through the motions, finding a new job, hopefully getting a good paycheck. That was my life for pretty much up until now. And man, I got low. I got really, really low and I got really, really sad. And I went to some not so nice places and I did some not no so nice things to myself. And um I just am so happy that that's where I was when I was feeling that way. And this is where I am now. And I have a clear head and know for a fact that I will be here in the future. And the people that I love are gonna come. That's that's it. I want to end it on that note. I love trading, man. I love my life. I love my life. That's it. Peace.